Imagine a modern special forces team standing at the gates of a massive medieval stone castle. No drones, no tanks, no airstrikes, just their gear, their brains, and centuries of angry knights ready to defend their home. So, could they actually take over the castle? Before we dive into this wild what if, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so we can keep making crazy science entertainment adventures like this. Today's question sounds simple, but it's actually one of the toughest matchups ever. On one side, a modern special forces squad, highly trained, fast, and insanely skilled. On the other side, a giant medieval fortress built specifically to stop invaders, withstand sieges, and ruin the lives of anyone foolish enough to attack it. And no, our modern team doesn't get helicopters, artillery, or reinforcements. This is a pure ground assault, just like a medieval army would attempt. So let's break it down step by step, mixing science, tactics, and a little bit of two brain cells imagination. First question, can a special forces team even get close to a medieval castle? Most castles were designed to spot enemies miles away. High towers, wide open fields, and lookouts trained to scream, alarm, the moment something moved. Our special forces team, though, they're experts at sneaking. Night vision, camouflage, silence, basically ninjas with better insurance benefits. At night, they could absolutely approach the walls unnoticed. But getting close is only step one, because now the real problem begins. A medieval castle isn't just a big house. It's a stone monster built for one job: don't let people inside. The walls are thick, too tall to climb without ladders, too strong to destroy without explosives. And guess what? Modern guns don't magically cut through stone, not even the big ones. A rifle round hitting a stone wall is like throwing a French fry at a tank. It does nothing, except maybe make the wall laugh. So how do special forces get over? They could use ropes, grappling hooks, or ladders. But the defenders on the wall have a big medieval advantage. Gravity, rocks, boiling oil, arrows, spears. Anything dropped from above becomes a nightmare for anyone climbing. Even with modern helmets, you don't want a 30-pound rock landing on your skull doing 50 miles per hour. So climbing becomes a gamble, but not impossible. Special forces are faster, lighter, and much more coordinated than medieval soldiers. They aren't climbing like a big army, they're climbing like ghosts. If they pick a blind corner, move at night, and climb with stealth, there is a real chance they get one or two guys over the wall. And once one guy is up, everything changes. Now the castle defenders are in trouble. Special forces are trained for close-quarters combat, room clearing, fast movement, precision shooting. Medieval defenders are great in open battles, but inside hallways and staircases, that's the modern team's playground. And then comes the biggest advantage modern soldiers have: night vision. Imagine a group of knights in a dark corridor, and suddenly someone they can't see takes them down one by one. It's terrifying. It's confusing. It's basically medieval horror mode. With silenced weapons, they can take out guards without alerting the whole castle. So now the question becomes, can the defenders regroup? Probably. A castle usually holds between 50 to 200 soldiers. That's a lot of manpower. But skill beats numbers in small spaces. Even a small modern squad can dominate close-quarters environments. Most castles have a final stronghold, the keep. This is where the lord hides, where supplies are stored, and it's the last defensive position. The walls here are even thicker. The doors are reinforced. And defenders can bottleneck attackers, so only one or two can enter at a time. This is where the special forces face their hardest challenge. Without explosives or breaching tools, breaking into a medieval keep is like punching a bank vault. But special forces don't always need to break it. They can smoke out defenders, cut off exits, use fire as a pressure tactic, or wait until defenders panic. Medieval soldiers weren't trained for psychological warfare. They've never seen night vision, never heard suppressed gunfire, never faced coordinated room-clearing tactics. Fear becomes the modern team's most powerful weapon. Eventually, the defenders might surrender, because from their perspective, supernatural ghost warriors have invaded their home. So, the final answer: yes, a modern special forces team could take over a medieval castle, but only using stealth, speed, and surprise. A frontal assault? Impossible. They would get destroyed by archers, rocks, and high walls. But a nighttime infiltration targeting weak points? That's where they shine. They wouldn't win by firepower. They'd win by skill, technology, and psychology. The castle isn't defeated by bullets. It's defeated by the fact that medieval defenders have no idea what they're fighting. To them, it wouldn't feel like a battle. It would feel like the apocalypse. So in the strange matchup of modern special forces versus a medieval castle, stone walls win against bullets. But brains, stealth, and night vision win against knights. Castles were unbeatable in their time, but time changes everything. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, drop a comment telling us what if we should tackle next, and subscribe for more science entertainment madness. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next weird adventure.